Hi, I've got my client Maggie with me. Hi, Maggie.
Hello, Wahida. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. So, this is the fourth time I've ever met Maggie. We've never met in person because you live like an hour and a half away. You live in
Yes,
Chichester somewhere. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
lovely Chichester.
So, we've never met. We've done all our sessions online. So, we've done the 4 week program. So, I'm just going to talk about the 4 week anxiety program and why you came to see me. So, can you say some of the symptoms that you've had? You've been suffering
Yeah.
with driving for 4 years.
Yes, absolutely. Obviously 4 years ago when I come back to the UK, well, it was 3 years ago, but 4 years ago, I made the decision to come back to England. I'd been abroad for 30 years, but after my husband had passed away and I'd had a few very sad people who'd passed away in my life at the same time. So it was all very challenging times. I think the stress levels had really got to me. And I noticed before I left Dubai, where I was living, that I was starting to have a few panic attacks while I was driving, which really did worry me. I'd had panic attacks about 30 odd years ago, but I'd managed to get over these, but I noticed that they were coming back. So it had really worried me. So when I came to England and first of all, hired a car. And then I noticed that every time going near the car, I was shaking, couldn't even get in the car. It was manual. So I couldn't even put my foot on the clutch because I was just shaking so much. Yeah. So decided that I wouldn't even try to drive. I didn't want to give myself that headache. What happened was it isolated me. I felt that my independence had gone because I'm a very independent person.
You had to rely on other people, didn't you, for lifts
To
and
rely on other people, felt really bad about it. So decided then last year, at the end of last year, when I contacted you, and I'd been recommended by a friend of mine, and she knew how it was bothering me and how much I was suffering because of it. I think, it was then it in my mind, I thought, right, if I can get some help from Wahida, this is what I'm intend to do, is to get over these panic attacks and start, getting in a car and driving. And I just felt that it was really was affecting my life quite badly.
so we've left a gap with the therapy and I've left you some tasks to reprogram your brain. So we were like, we got rid of the fears and the traumas and the things that had happened. So we
Yes.
stopped the panic attacks completely, stopped all the anxiety feelings, racing thoughts and all the shakings and everything that was going on. You started hiring a little car and then now you bought a car. So sure to tell me about what your life is like now because you have changed. There was some sort of low confidence. You weren't making friends. You weren't going anywhere and things like that. So that's very different now. Can you tell me what your life is like?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when after our first, even the first session, it gave me the confidence to say to myself, right, now I've got to do something really positive about this and stop this. And I felt very calm about it. And I joined the little Go Wheels, it's called, the little local car hire company. So I thought I'll do that first. And then I'd also arranged some driving lessons and I was fine. And I was doing your hypnotherapy session every night, which was really helping as well. And it was the mindset of just retraining and saying to myself, I don't need to have any fear. So I had the driving lessons, I was fine, and the driving instructions was really helpful. And then I got the car hire and I got in and I had no shaking. I didn't have any fear. I was so relieved. And it honestly has changed my life completely, to be honest, because now I then decided, right, I'm now ready to buy a car. And I bought the car I think it was a month ago. I'm driving everywhere. I just get in and it has changed my life. It really has. So I've joined a health club and I'm driving there on my days off and enjoying exercise classes.
Me-
I've joined an AMDRAM.
Yeah, you're meeting people. Yeah, you're joined an amateur.
Well, yeah. And then my friends don't have to come and pick me up because the other issue was here is ordering a taxi is not so easy because there's not enough around. And it was affecting me going out even. So now I just get in the car and actually it's quite good because then it stops me from having a drink as well. So it saves calories.
Yeah.
But no, it's really helped me so much. I can't tell you. but, and a big, huge thanks to you because it's completely changed my life.
So it's been a few months since we had our therapy though. We've left a gap to test it. Today was supposed to be our fourth session, but we haven't had to do anything. There was a big list of items that we had to address, but all of them were completely ticked off
Yeah.
that you came with, that you
Yeah.
entered with. So,
Yes.
so that's it for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wahida. Honestly, it's been absolutely brilliant. And I will recommend you to anybody who needs some help with this sort of issues because it's been a real life changer for me.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.